So I received this question from Deborah. She's talking about her fiance. She said, can an unhappy relationship be fixed? Me and my fiance have been unhappy for a long time, and I'm thinking about calling off the wedding. I just want to know, is there hope and can things be fixed? Okay, let's talk about it. So first of all, I want to say when you're in this unhappy relationship, it can often feel like you're on this emotional roller coaster where things feel terrible at times and other times things feel great and better, but then they go down again. And so you feel like you're up and down. And sometimes you feel like you're going to break up, and then you find yourself in patterns where everything is making up and you're enjoying each other and you're just thriving. But then something happens, an argument, a disagreement, and you feel like you're back at the bottom again. When you're in a relationship and there's this emotional roller coaster, you have to stop and gain some stability. And you do this by communicating properly, being able to listen to one another, having real discussions on what's going on and what are the issues you're facing in your relationship. Communication is key to gaining some stability and to understanding one another. Because when you're on this emotional roller coaster where you feel like you're just riding the waves, you're up, you're down, you're on the hills, and then you're in the valleys, it's because you feel that you're not gaining any control as far as controlling yourself and learning and understanding how your partner can control their self. And self-control is a part of the process of proper communication. It takes self-control to listen to your partner. It takes self-control to not yell and not be upset and to control your anger. It takes self-control to gain stability. So you want to begin to practice listening, and even when you ask your partner a question, letting yourself know, okay, regardless of the response, I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to let my emotions take me on this roller coaster. I'm going to not attach myself or personalize what the response is, but I'm going to listen, and I'm going to gain stability through my listening and understanding. Also, when you're in a relationship like this and you're unhappy and you feel like it's unhealthy, it's very easy for you to lose yourself in this relationship and feel as if you're struggling to communicate. And so, in order to gain more of you and your authentic self, you want to learn to listen to your feelings, your thoughts, and understand what's going on with you. And as you're doing this, you have to learn to address and state how you're feeling and what your thoughts are and what your beliefs are out of fear, without fear. You have to do it in a way where it's loving, but you're also confident in your approach. And so it's so important in order to fix an unhappy relationship, you have to begin to listen and learn, and not just learn the other person, but learn yourself and learn, why am I responding like this? Instead of just focusing so much of your attention on what that person didn't do right, how they need to change, what he said or what wasn't said right, focus your attention on, what did I do that I can begin to improve on? How can I take ownership of myself, my beliefs, my feelings, my thoughts, my actions, and create a better way of communicating? And this is a great way to view your triggers as a way of you learning. Your triggers are an opportunity for you to learn and heal. So as you pay attention, like when he said he was tired and didn't want to talk, that triggered me to be upset. Why did I get triggered when he said he's tired and he don't want to talk? So you got to ask yourself, what triggered? Why did that bother me? Why did that get me so mad? Why did that cause me to feel so sad? Am I feeling abandonment issues? Am I feeling some childhood trauma from this? Where does that feeling, that trigger that I'm feeling when he said that, where did it stem from? What is the root of that feeling? Where did that go? And how can I learn from that? In addition to learning your triggers and why you're reacting the way you're doing, you want to also be aware of your partner triggers and why he acts the way he do, and having that communication of what gets him triggered and what gets him upset, and why it seems like you're on this emotional roller coaster, and how you can create more happiness in your relationship by understanding your triggers. Another great thing that you can do is think of couples therapy in a way that you can have talk therapy and talk things out and get clear on each other and what's triggering or what traumas may come up and how you can address those things and grow in your relationship. So you're asking, can an unhappy relationship be fixed? Of course, but it takes work. And you got to ask yourself, are you willing to do the work to fix the relationship? And is your partner willing to do the work to fix the relationship? Because it really takes two people working together with the goal of a healthy relationship. I want to share a quote from my book, The Love Habit. It says, enjoying a quality relationship starts with habitually maintaining a healthy lifestyle, which includes creating a routine for your spiritual, mental, and physical health. I just want to share, the more you work on you, the more you prioritize your mental, emotional, and spiritual health, the more you can have a quality relationship and have a healthy relationship. So you want to honor yourself in your relationship, because a lot of times it's easy to just look at the other person and to see fault and to blame and to feel bad. And why can't I be in love? Why is it so difficult? Why is it so hard? Right? But as you begin to work on you, as you begin to understand you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and align yourself with what it is you desire, you can control your emotions. You can gain a hold of your triggers and begin to heal your relationship through understanding and communication. So you want to encourage growth and evolvement in your relationship, even if it causes discomfort. Because the thing is, a lot of times what you're dealing with are growing pains. And as you elevate on a new level in your life and a new level of who you are as an individual, and your partner is leveling up in his life and who he is as an individual, you're going to see that this can create some pain and discomfort at times, because the growing pains, as they say, is just you being able to level up and mature. And as you do this, it can feel uncomfortable because you're out of your comfort zone and there's no way of you going back. And a lot of times people look at the past and how they were, but you have to look at where you're going and what it is you are desiring for your life. You're desiring specific things for your life, and your relationship will be impacted by those desires. And so as you have new desires, as your partner has new desires, and as the two of you are coming together in relationship, you may feel some discomfort in the growth of the two of you evolving, and just being able to understand that this is a growing process and that you can be patient through this process. You can learn to listen and communicate and really align yourself with what's best in this process. You can turn that unhappy relationship into a fulfilling, thriving relationship. And so it's possible if you're willing to grow together. And I once heard this quote before, and it reminds me, if we're going to go together, we must grow together. So If you want to grow, if you want to continue to thrive together, you got to be willing to grow together. And sometimes it will cause some discomfort. And then here's my final advice when it comes to turning an unhappy relationship into something that you enjoy, that's thriving and fulfilled. You want to replace criticism with gratitude. It's so easy to find things to be upset about, to find fault in your partner, to criticize your partner, to focus on what you don't like, what you want to change. You can get so wrapped up into that it causes a lot of chaos in your relationship. But if you begin to just focus more on gratitude and say, I'm going to find things to be grateful. Yeah, I may not like these situations and I may be used to criticizing him this way, but I'm going to focus on what I can be grateful for. As you do this, you are creating more to appreciate in your relationship. And what you appreciate. So if you want to continue to thrive in your relationship, focus on what you can be grateful for. Focus on the things that he does that makes you happy, that makes you smile, that you enjoy, that you have fun with. Whatever you enjoy, cooking together, going on date night together, watching your shows, or talking about something you saw on TV, or whatever it is that you enjoy doing with each other. Focus on those things and how you can be grateful, how you can be grateful for some of his positive behavior traits or character. Focus on those things and you can begin to see your relationship turn around. So I want to hear from you. What will you begin to work on in order to build a healthy relationship? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you. So you can pre-order my book, The Love Habit. Now it's available for pre-order. It's all about a daily self-care practice that builds a happier life and healthier relationships. For more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoy this video, go ahead and like it and share it with someone who may love to hear this advice as well. Thanks again for tuning in, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next video.